Well, boys and girls, welcome back to the channel. We've got an important game today, the fourth qualifying round of the FA Cup. Hopefully a win today will put us into the draw for that first round that we desperately need to bring some additional finances into the club and hopefully allow us to progress our career that little bit further by looking at applying for our coaching badges. It's going to be a tough game. We're playing Chester. They're in the same league as we are. They're currently sitting 7th and we're currently sitting 19th. So if we have a look at the results since our obviously 2-0 win that we saw at home against League, we did go on to draw 0-0. They are bottom of the table though, which is not a great result considering we was at home as well. So we are leaving ourselves a lot to do at home and in the league. We are not performing to our best, but let's get straight into this fourth qualifying round of the FA Cup. As I said, an important game for the club. Realistically, getting our name and into the first round of the FA Cup can do wonders for our reputation, not just us as a manager, but of course of the club as well. So this is the team sheet for today's game against Chester. We've got Cummins in goal, a defence of Wilson, Johnson, Francis and Rudy, Ashby and Aliki in midfield, Birney, McEachran and Clark in the attacking midfielder roles, and of course Westendorf up front. Now he has enjoyed qualifying for the FA Cup in terms of his goals, right? So hopefully we can get a good performance from him. We're going to say that we owe Chesterfield for what happened in the last game, give them that little bit of bite between their teeth. Realistically, a good run in the FA Cup, even if we went out in the first or second round against a big opposition, the gate receipts and the money that we will get does wonders for clubs like Oxford City, especially in real life as well. If they can get into them latter stages for them at least in the FA Cup, it does do wonders in terms of the team finances. We're playing our classic white and blue kit. We are at home, so hopefully we can make the home fans and the home supporters be that 12th man, sorry, not that 11th man that they've got to play against. So far it does seem to be a little bit all of Chester at the moment, but we can handle some pressure. That's the whole point of this style, that we do again give away possession just so we can then hit them on the counter. We are playing more cautiously today in the hopes that we can rely on that counter attack more often. They come awfully close then. Awfully close. 13 minutes played. We've not had a single shot on target, which is a little bit worrying. We are also giving a lot of possession away. Maybe we should change it to balance so we're not just sitting off them. Take the game to them a little bit more. Let's go balanced. I'm not happy. We normally do give a lot of possession away, but realistically, we're at home. It's the FA Cup qualifying. We want to be going further forward. There we go. We've changed it. We've got a shot on target straight away. Means that our XG is 0.01 better than theirs right now. It's going to be nothing when they probably score from this. Never mind, that's good. We'll take them all day long. Camis can easily collect that sort of shot from there. Long ball down pitch. Westendorf doesn't even jump. Shock, another one of his bad traits. If he jumps for it, he usually wins it. Just if he can be bothered to jump or not. But we're going to encourage the boys again. Remember, Chester are 7th in the league. So they are performing better than us at the moment in the league, but that's because we are drawing a lot of games. So we can turn one or two of them draws into wins. We would be much higher up the table, but so far so good. 35 minutes played. Still 0-0. Not really much going on in the game at all, if we're honest. Quite a boring game for the fans to be at the moment. We've only seen 3 shots on target throughout the whole first half. We're going to encourage them again just before the break. We might tweak the tactic ever so slightly at half time because I feel like some things have got to change slightly. We're going to go for a bit more of a standard. We might go much wider, and also what we might do, we might not go whipped. We'll go low crossing, get rid of the shooting, and we're going to work the ball into the box. Supporting runs maybe, get the fullbacks further forward that little bit more. We'll try it. This gives us a bit more of a base to be a little bit more possession based as well. We're going to play for some set pieces as well. We're going to change it to that. We're going to address the team. We've been the better team here. I mean, have we? I don't know if we've done that. Oh, I'm just going to put you've been unlucky so far. We definitely haven't been the better team. Both teams have been just as bad as each other, realistically. Clark now on the wing. doing what he does best, trying to take on his man inside. Aliki gets tackled. Free kick on the edge of the box. In a dangerous position. We are going to see the highlight as well. McEachran is going to take it. Puts the ball... Ooh, challenges the keeper. You like to see it. Goes for a corner. Are we going to... No, we're not going to see the corner. Of course we're not. Of course we're not. We have now got 5 corners, so we are already playing for set pieces, unless that's not saved it. Let's have a quick look. No, that has saved it, so that's fine. 52 minutes played. Let's encourage the boys again. Fitness levels are looking fairly decent. We might do something about the striker, because again, he's not having a good game. I just don't know what to do with him. We're going to bring on the new boy who's on loan, Lawson. He's got a bit of pace, so he might be able to get in behind. One thing we will do, actually, is change that from a target forward. Put him into a centre forward. Worst case, we'll put him out on the wing and bring on Sturridge. Wilson's 1 yellow away from having a suspension, but we need him on the pitch at the minute. McEachran into Ashby, back to Wilson. Aliki. I mean, we're doing great possession. We're doing great things for our possession stats here, lads, but we're not getting the ball forward. We need to be getting that goal. Put us in charge of the game. We are at home as well. Clark takes on his man, beats him, cuts inside. Oh, Bierney gets his header, but he just gets blocked off. Goes out for a corner. Of course, we don't get to see it. We never get to see the corners. XG of 1.1 now, so we are getting more into the game. 35% possession. So the changes that we've made have sort of given us a little bit more of a hold on the game. They've only managed 5 shots, 4 on target in total. This is where we're going to be FM'd, right? Completely dominating them in the XG, and they'll go and score in the 82nd minute or something along them lines. Right, we're at 82 minutes played. Probably going to go to another replay unless we can get something pulled out of the bag here. We're going to bring Campton Sturridge and put him up front, swap them 2 round. We're going to play him as a winger. We're going to change... Oh, I'm just going to try with a poacher, if I'm honest. I'm going to get him running in behind as best he can. Wilson will take off because we can't really risk an injury at this point. Hopefully it's just a tight hamstring or something, because it's just a yellow injury. It's nothing too serious. Come on, let's get 1 goal. If we can get a last minute winner, that'd be fantastic. And deserved. We are, apart from possession, we've dominated on all of the stats. This isn't what you want to see. Or maybe? No. No. That's it, Francis. Just deal with that safely. Don't mess around with it. This is just going to be the end of the game highlight, surely. Maybe not. Maybe not. Campton Sturridge. Oh. It shows us that as the end of the game highlight. Really? We didn't get the result we wanted, but you should be happy with the way you performed. We did dominate most of that game. And to be fair, they are doing better at us in the league. So what we're going to do, like we did in the last video, we're going to bring it straight back to the replay, and the reverse fixture of that does mean we do go away from home, unfortunately. So we're not going to have the home fans on our side, but we are going to go and watch that replay against Chester and hopefully move forward to the first round of the FA Cup. We are back with the replay. The game did get postponed ever so slightly because it was a waterlogged pitch. I mean, come on, Chesterfield, you've got to be getting some underground drainage, surely. We have picked up one other player as well. We've brought him in on loan from Ipswich, Stephen Turner. He can naturally play as a centre mid or as a defensive midfielder. So again, just gives us a little bit more coverage in them positions. We're not going to start him in this game. He's got no match fitness whatsoever. So realistically, don't want to be bringing him into this type of game. Humphreys, again, sharpness has dropped slightly, so we're going to bring him back in. Hopefully he can do a little bit more. Or should we play Ashby? No, I think actually we'll play Ashby. We'll give Ashby the benefit of the doubt. We are going to put Aliki just to sit further back, more defensively, deep line playmaker. His experience hopefully will play a part in that specific role. But other than that, it's pretty much an unchanged starting 11. We are dropping Lawson down to the bench. We are bringing Clark and Bierney just as our two starting wingers and wide players, which I think we had in the last match, if I'm not mistaken. But still, we are tweaking things ever so slightly. We have changed the tactics again ever so slightly. I want us to maybe build that possession game up a little bit. I feel like we have the wingers to not necessarily rely on just counter-attacking football, and it could mean that we could get a little bit more possession and really cement our sort of positioning games. So I'm going to put on there, we've gone now 2 games without scoring. Chester haven't netted in 2. We have to win. So we're both in the exact same situation, both as bad as each other, it seems. But we are in our favourite lime kit, so maybe that's a good omen for us that we're in the favourite kit here this afternoon. So straight out the blocks, we've brought the possession to 50-50. I mean, we're probably going to drop that back a little bit while the players get used to it. We are starting on balance this time. We're not starting on cautious, just because I feel like if we sit off them too much, we're just inviting a lot of pressure. And even though we are quite solid defensively, especially with the 2 holding midfielders as well, we just don't want to rely on having to just ping the ball forward. I thought that was a good starting tactic, and it didn't, it paid off at the start of the season, but I think realistically we need to be trying to get a little bit more hands-on in the game, a bit more possession, push us forward a little bit more, just so we can let these 3 attacking players flourish, because they are kind of restricted in terms of getting the ball forward, in terms of the highlights that we've seen anyway. Good header back from Rudy into the goalkeeper. Routine stuff. Ball out to the winger. Bierney picks it up. What's he going to do with it? Bierney on the ball. Goes to take on his man. Rudy on the overlap. Puts it in. Westendorf, he doesn't jump. But it's a penalty. Pushed over. Look, if he doesn't jump but wins the penalty, we'll take it, right? But honestly, that guy, I might just put him on an individual training routine for his jumping. McEachran steps up. Top corner, never in doubt. Absolute top boy of the club. Man of the match that he's been many a times. Top goal scorer, I think, as well. Cool, calm penalty. Exactly what we needed. 28 minutes played. We're going to praise the boys. Get them to just stay switched on and focused. We are absolutely dominating, to be fair, even though we've not got the majority of the possession. Every other stat we're dominating. I've said it now, and we're seeing a highlight from them. Long ball over the top. The goalkeeper comes for it. It's just his bread and butter. He's not going to get beaten. Again, Cam has proven why signing that goalkeeper was a good choice in the end. Bierney, again, exactly the same type of highlight. If we can get another penalty from this, that would be great. Oh! The camera just changed completely. I thought it went in. I thought even the cameraman celebrated the camera went loose. 1-0 still, 37 minutes played. The camera highlight just completely jotted away as if the cameraman's like, yeah, this is great. Oh my God. Absolutely incredible goal. It's a shame we didn't get to see it go in, because that would have been the absolute goal of the qualifying, surely. 1-0 at half time. We'll take it. We don't want to get complacent, but also I don't want to piss them off by saying that. You know what I mean? So I'm going to put on here, things are going well, but you're capable of even better. You just need to jump, mate, and you'll score goals. That's all you need to learn. Come on. I sound like a broken record, but it's true. He'll make or break our season depending on how many headers he scores. That's it. We want to be just... as soon as they come into our half, we want to be all over them. Johnson's never going to miss that header. Clark into Johnson. Francis, an absolute dream pairing at the back, them two at the moment. Johnson just stepping up every single game. Ooh. Probably would have preferred him to lay it off there, Bierney, but at least he's had a try. Shows that the confidence is high between the boys. Let's praise the lads again. Give them some praise from the byline. Ashby with a corner. Where's he going to put it in? Near post, far post. Westendorf doesn't even jump for it again. Surprise, surprise. Clark. Francis. Ashby. Long range effort. We need to not be shooting from that sort of distance. We're not going to challenge the goalkeeper from there. 13 shots, 7 on target. They still haven't registered a single shot on target, but you know that means the first shot on target that they get, it's going in, most probably. We will do that and work the ball into the box more. We'll try and give Westendorf even just a tap in. Clark. Lovely overlap from the fullback. No one's in the box though. Where is he? Where's the big boy? There he is. That was your tap in. That was your tap in. I mean, he was brilliantly tracked, but still infuriating. I might have to go out and try and find a striker that we can bring in on loan. If we had a prolific goal scorer up front, we would be laughing. With the wingers that we've got and the CA and the cam that we've got. If you've got any striker recommendations for National League North, put them in the comments below and I'll check them out. Clark, lovely ball. Crosses it again. You've got acres of goal to aim for. Why are you trying to go to the corner where you're being tracked? Opposite corner, open your body, tap in. Oh, he's awful. He's just really bad. I'm going to take him off. He's infuriating me now. Bring on Parker. Give Parker a run out. You watch, he'll score now. Oh, he's hit the crossbar. He must be the most unluckiest striker. He either doesn't put effort in, or when he does put a bit of effort in, he hits the bar. I'm sure in this series so far I've seen him hit the bar about 7 times. Shrimpton into Jones. Long ball, look, that's what they're restricted to. Long balls over the top. They can't break us down. We've been working hard on the training pitch. They should have fixed their pitch earlier. You know, that waterlogged pitch, it gave us time. McEachran back into Birney. Clark's there. He's never going to get that. He's tiny. At least he made an effort and tried to jump, though, if you see actually in his motion. Birney. Ashby. Oh. I want that second goal just to seal it. We're not going to go attacking, though. We're going to stay unbalanced. 44% possession. 3.03 XG. 21 shots, 10 on target. And we've scored once. And that was a penalty. Right, we're going to tell him to focus up now. 10 minutes left. Let's bring on some fresh faces. Oh, he's not great right back, is he? He's all right, though. 10, yeah. Inside fullback, he can't really play there too well. We're going to drop him back just to a fullback and a fullback. Actually, we'll keep him pressing because we want to put that on there. So Wiggett's coming in. Do we change the midfield? Put some fresh legs? Yeah, we'll put Humphrey Evans on as well. Could put some pace on. No, we'll leave it like that. We already made 3 subs anyway because we brought Parker on. There we go. Right, the new boys are on. Do not mess this up now. 87 minutes played on the clock. We're going to change the instructions. We're going to time waste more often. Last minute. There we go. We don't even get to see the end highlight. 1-0. We're through to the first round of the FA Cup. That was really special. No one gave us a chance, but here we are. We got 9.37k for that as well. We face Stockport in the next round. Now, not bad, because Stockport, I think, are a League One side, but it's at home, which isn't bad, because we will obviously have the home support behind us, but being at home means it's not going to be a massive gate receipt. I would have preferred to have gone away to Stockport, but look, it's at home. So League One opposition is an upset on the cards. Potentially, maybe they underestimate us, but we'll find that out in the next episode. What I'll do is I'll play through up until the Stockport game and bring you back so you can see the first round of the FA Cup. But I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit that like button if you haven't done so already. It does really help push the video out. Leave a comment down below with some strikers or some ideas of a striker that you think I should take a look at. And thank you very much for watching.